back for yet another day, day 89. Today I am leaving to go to the DR for work, and I'll be there for 4 or 5 days. So it's been important to me to finish strong, and obviously I didn't have the best results yesterday for like the last 11, 12, 11, 10, I don't know, somewhere around there. For the last like week and a half, I've had really good results. So worked out yesterday in the morning, mentioned that. I lifted in the morning because I was able to, because it's the weekend. And then in the evening, I did my row, so I get to do a check mark for that. So hooray for me. Felt pretty good. I hit my calories right on the dot. 1600 out of 1600. And went to bed a little bit late, woke up, weighed in a little bit early. And I was 1.6 pounds down. So very happy to see that. So it kind of makes up for the fact that I went up slightly yesterday, because I think a lot of it was water weight. I was peeing a ton yesterday. But obviously very happy to have that result to start March. Before I move on, let's go ahead and look at the total weight versus the monthly weight. Monthly weight is obviously 1.6 because it's March 1st. So I've lost 1.6 pounds so far in March. Total weight is 62.5. So I'm 1.5 pounds away from that 64-pound goal, which would put me at 300, which is a huge milestone that I've been looking forward to. I did get in my morning workout today. I lifted. I had, nice hearty breakfast, so I get a ding there. And then I was able to lift about an hour later with lots of protein in my stomach, and then had a protein shake directly after that. And I think that's contributing to energy level, burning fat during the day, and having like all this time to build muscle. Versus like doing it later in the day, like around like 6:30, where I only really have like another maybe 6 to 7 hours of staying awake before I go to sleep, versus like having another 12 to 14 hours. So I'm not going to have an evening workout. I will be on a plane. So I'm going to go ahead and put today's workout, evening mist. I've never hit this box before for this category. So, I mean, it's still, I'm still getting some cardio. I'm going to be walking through an airport, and then another airport, and then another airport, and then another airport. So I go, I have 2 layovers, which means I start here, then I do 2 more, and then I get to my final destination the next day, tomorrow. But yeah, enough bloviating. I kind of want to keep this quick because I still need to pack a lot of stuff. Robin in the background getting vocal stimmed. So we're going to go ahead and do screen share. So here's what I figured out. So because the final number at the end of February, which was 303.1, is the first comparison I make in March, and the first weigh-in I do in March compares to that, it is weight lost in March. So I can count that towards my total. And also I've realized that this number needs to be the goal that's set going into March, which I didn't do for January. I took January's first weigh-in of 316.4 and said I need to lose 14 pounds from that, which is why monthly weight loss didn't match the target. The target was, I think, it was different. It was 302.4. And I realized that as I was setting up the March tab, where it's like 303.1 is my March goal, which is my March start weight, so that my monthly target needs to be 287.6, because that's 15.5 pounds for the month of March with 31 days, which is half a pound a day. Because I've only had 1 day for March and I've lost 1.6 pounds in that day, if you extrapolate that to 31 days, that means I'm trending for 253.5 pounds at the end of this month. I think that assumes I'll lose like 48, 49 pounds or some crazy shit like that. Obviously, it's not going to happen, but that's just how trends work. But yeah, so looking back on this, I can actually call February a success because I did lose 14.9 pounds compared to the last weigh-in I had from January of 318. Which is good. And in January I did 17.8, so still February was less than that, but I just need to keep going and just, not get discouraged. Honestly, I didn't get discouraged by the weigh-in yesterday. I kind of expected it, but overall things are looking good there. My reward at 300 pounds was allowing myself to keep facial hair and getting a couple of new hoodies. I don't know if I'm going to do the new hoodies because it's coming up on summer, but I'm going to hang on to my facial hair at least until after this conference I'm going to. And then I'll decide after that if I want to shave it again to feel shame when I look at myself, because it is motivating. But yeah, that's pretty much it for March and all that fun stuff. Gonna check the Averon workout really quick. Overview, I only got 10 minutes in this morning, so 35 output, but I had 136 output yesterday, which is pretty good. And I've only missed one day in the last like 2 weeks, but that does include some late workouts that I had that applied to the next day because Avron's weird like that. Yeah, so let's Wordle, and then I'm going to go pack, y'all. Is today Clout Day? Let's all find out together. It is not. But we got some stuff out of there that can help us. Okay. As soon as I see this, I think the U has got to be in the third spot. And then the fourth letter, depending, like plume. Plume is the first thing that jumped into my brain. U is in the third spot, but that is not going to be the word, so no worries. No glue. I was thinking gloom, like the verbiage in my head, like the sound of the word, but that is not going to be right. What about fluke? Boom. Smartest man alive. I got it super fast. Time-wise, I got it in 4. But the streak goes up to 16. I will not be streaming unless I can figure out a way to do it from like my hotel room on my laptop without fucking up all my settings, which like the last time I used that laptop to stream, it deleted like every scene I had for Scarish. So I'm very hesitant to do it. But I'm considering doing it. So if I stream down there, it'll be just general check-ins, and it won't be like calorie counting, and it won't be update on weight because I won't be able to weigh myself. But I will be doing my Wordle while I'm there. So most likely the next time I'll be streaming is Saturday because I get back Friday. So it'll be late too. But yeah, that is it for me. I'm going to go pack a bunch of stuff up, take a shower, and get ready to travel. So yeah, bye.